In 1970, 6 years after the events of Snake Eater, Naked Snake's former team, the Fox Unit, has broken their allegiance with the CIA and has gone rogue. Snake is also targeted by the Fox Unit, which has sent renegade Fox Unit soldiers to capture him. The game begins with the torture and interrogation of Snake by one of the Fox members, Lieutenant Cunningham. Lieutenant Cunningham is trying to locate the missing half of the Philosopher's legacy, with the United States government having already acquired the other half of the legacy from the Soviet Union at the conclusion of Snake Eater. Snake is later imprisoned in a cell next to Roy Campbell, the sole survivor of an American Green Beret team sent to investigate the base. Snake learns through Roy that they are on the San Geronimo Peninsula, the site of an abandoned Soviet missile silo in Colombia. The two escape and Snake makes his way to a communications base, where he attempts to contact his old CO, Major Zero. Instead, he is greeted by his old Fox comrades, Paramedic and Signet, who reveal that Snake and Major Zero are being charged for treason, and the only way for Snake to be exonerated from the charges is to find and apprehend the leader of the rebellion, Gene. To complicate matters, Gene has also convinced most of the Soviet soldiers stationed at the base to join their side by simply talking over the chain of command belonging to a Soviet unit which was secretly stationed inside the Colombian territory. In order to complete his mission, Snake must persuade enemy soldiers to join his ranks due to the scale of this mission. Snake and his squad defeat the top members of the Fox unit and eventually make their way to Gene's guest house. Snake, along the way, learns many things. Cunningham was working for the Pentagon and wanted Snake to push Gene into launching a nuke at the Soviet Union to tarnish the CIA's reputation and to prolong the Cold War. Gene was actually aware of this plan from the very beginning due to information he received from Ocelot. Gene really wanted to launch a nuke at America to destroy the philosophers and to make his nation of soldiers Army's heaven. Gene kills Elisa, who with her dying breath tells Snake, "Your son will bring the world to ruin. Your son will save the world."
Oh, Snake. Everything is clear now.
The futures we saw were one and the same. Snake, you will destroy Metal Gear. And you will create a new Metal Gear in its place. Your children, les enfants terribles. Snake, your son will bring the world to ruin. Your son will save the world.
Snake goes on to destroy the experimental model of the ICBMG, otherwise known as the Metal Gear, but codenamed Raxa, and eventually goes on to defeat Gene, destroying the finished model of the ICBMG in the process. But before Gene is defeated, he informs Snake that the US set up the events of Snake Eater. So Volgin, the boss's death, Shagohod, all planned by Snake's own country. After Gene is defeated, he gives Snake the funds, equipment, personnel, and all other information regarding Army's Heaven. On his return home, Snake is awarded for his actions. He then establishes Foxhound afterwards. Elsewhere, Ocelot kills the DCI, the Director of Central Intelligence, and takes documents containing the identities of the philosophers in an effort to end them.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
What the hell are you doing? You're not planning to betray the philosophers, are you?
Betray? No, I'm not going to betray them. I'm going to end them. Then we'll take back what you stole from us. We will carry on the spirit of the true patriot.
The true patriot?
It's all part of our plan to make the world she envisioned a reality. And so, I've come for the other half of the legacy.
In the post-credits epilogue, Ocelot speaks with an unknown man on the phone and are plotting to use the legacy to fulfill their own agenda. Ocelot actually wanted the trajectory data of the nuke to point to the DCI in order to blackmail the DCI into giving Ocelot the documents containing the true identities of the philosophers. Ocelot agrees to join his new employer's project under the condition that Snake/Big Boss participates as well, so that they can become the true patriots.
Well, I'll be damned. So it was you who was feeding me information. Yes, the DCI's death should pass as suicide. They'll claim he did it because he felt responsible for the theft of Metal Gear. We can look forward to a major shakeup on the 7th floor at Langley shortly. It looks as if everything is going exactly the way you wanted it. When the DCI saw the trajectory data you supplied and found out he was the target of the nuclear strike, he brought the philosopher's documents right to me. Yes, we should have known Gene was serious about launching those nukes. Seems our insurance policy came in handy after all. He did quite well. And now, I've got the legacy. Is that all part of your script, too? Using him in the Fox unit like that. Only you could have pulled it off. But you won't be using me anymore. Battle data. From the Perfect Soldier. Gene's genome? I see. Intriguing. I'll help you with the project. But on one condition. I want him to join us. Yes, Big Boss. So that we can become the Patriots.
And that about wraps up this video. If you have a game series you'd like to see me loosely explain or a game story you'd like to see me explain, please feel free to comment down below. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one.